Easy, delicious peanut butter cookies. These incredibly simple peanut butter cookies are fantastic. They have a deliciously soft, melt-in-your-mouth texture and are bursting with peanut butter flavor. They also have the ideal ratio of salty and sweet flavors. There's a reason why this cookie is a classic. Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Cookie, and today I'm here with one of the best peanut butter cookie recipes you could ever come across. So keep watching, get your things ready, and follow the whole process with me. The peanut butter cookie has been around for quite some time, but whose idea was it? The recipe for what we now recognize as peanut butter cookies debuted in Ruth Wakerfield's Toll House Tried and True Recipes in 1936. Similar recipes, such as Betty Crocker's peanut butter cookie recipe, have emerged. The proportions in our recipe are most like Betty Crocker's, although we use 100% butter as Ruth Wakerfield did. These peanut butter cookies are a crowd pleaser, easy to create, and need no unusual ingredients. The ingredients in peanut butter cookies. It's as simple as peanut butter, flour, butter, sugar, an egg, salt, baking soda, and baking powder. How to bake peanut butter cookies. Dry ingredients. The mixture of dry ingredients including baking powder, baking soda, salt, and sifted flour. Mix everything in a separate basin. Measure the flour before sifting. Wet ingredients. To prepare the wet ingredients, beat the butter, sugar, and brown sugar together in a separate basin. Combine the peanut butter and egg thoroughly. The cookie batter. To the peanut butter, add the dry ingredients. Shape cookies. Roll into a total of 24 1-inch balls. An excellent tip is to use a fork to press the cookies down in a crisscross shape. Baking. Bake soft cookies at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 8 to 9 minutes or until the bottoms turn brown. Cook for a further minute or two if you want your cookies on the firm side. The cookies should be taken out of the oven and given 5 minutes to cool before moving to a wire cooling rack. Note: the recipe works with either creamy or crunchy regular peanut butter. Choose smooth peanut butter for a more uniform result. If you like crunchy, peanut pieces will spread throughout the cookie. Since natural peanut butter oils tend to separate, using it in baked goods might result in uneven spreading and a grainy mouthfeel. Although it can be used, regular peanut butter delivers the greatest results in terms of cookie texture. Although the cookies will still turn out okay if you refrigerate the dough for less than 3 hours, if you freeze the dough and let it cool for longer, your cookies will hold a better shape. Why do peanut butter cookies have fork lines? It's a great question, but everyone has different answers to this question. However, according to our test kitchen specialists, the fork lines aid in equally cooking peanut butter cookies. Because peanut butter cookies are a little more dense than chocolate chip cookies, if you bake them in ball form, they stay thick and compact rather than spreading out as much. However, alternately, pushing the fork lines in a crisscross motion helps press the biscuits out slightly. Additionally, it forms tiny peaks at the top of the cookie that turn into delicious crispy portions. That might be what we like most about peanut butter cookies overall. Steps to baking the perfect cookies. Step 1. Set the oven temperature to 180 degrees Celsius, 160 degrees Celsius fan, and line 2 large baking pans with parchment paper. Step 2. Mix a 1/4 teaspoon of fine table salt and stir thoroughly with a wooden spoon. After incorporating the egg, knead the mixture once more until it takes on a consistency of dough. Step 3. Separate pieces of dough about the size of cherry tomatoes and arrange them on the trays. Squish the cookies slightly with the back of a fork. The cookies can now be stored for up to 2 months. When reheating from frozen, add 1 to 2 minutes to the baking time. Step 4. Turn the pan halfway through baking and continue baking for another 12 minutes until the rims are golden and the center is lighter. After 10 minutes, remove the trays and finish cooling on a wire rack. You can save cookies for up to 3 days if you put them in a cookie jet in a sealed cookie glass jar. Extra tips on making the best cookies. Make sure you use the proper flour measurement. A cookie over-measured in flour may turn out dry and crumbly. Prepare the batter with room temperature butter. By properly softening your butter, you'll enable the sugar to pierce the butter with small holes, integrating air into the dough. This can't happen with cool butter. However, with unsalted butter at room temperature and you're set to go. Remember, a room temperature egg is also a key to great cookies. Keep in mind that your ingredients should all work nicely together. Therefore, combining a cold egg with room temperature butter is not a good idea. The butter in your bowl will eventually start to seize up. You can prepare your eggs in warm water for 5 to 10 minutes. Spread out those cookies a little. Since these cookies won't spread much, you should assist them by slightly flattening them. Although I like the fork crisscross technique, a quick flatten with the palm of your hand will also work. Now that your cookies are baking, let's answer some questions that most people ask or have in mind related to baking the perfect peanut butter cookies or say regular cookies. Can I make this recipe for peanut butter cookies in advance? Baked cookies can be kept for up to 3 days, though they are best eaten soon after baking. You can prepare the dough, scoop them, and then cover and chill them up to 24 hours. These can also be stored at room temperature for 2 to 3 days. I merely keep mine in a zip-top bag. Can these cookies be frozen? You can freeze your cookies and the dough for up to 3 months defrosted at room temperature. When the time comes to bake the frozen dough and then increase by a few minutes of baking time. Why did my cookie batter spread in the oven? This might have happened because the butter was too warm when you creamed it, or the dough was overcooked. Next time, try chilling the cookie dough. Making cookie dough in advance works wonders for it. It genuinely improves the dough. It also aids in preventing excessive cookie spreading. Lastly, take out your cookies and let them cool down. Also, you can modify your cookies into peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. Add a bag of chocolate chips or a Hershey's Kiss in the center of each cookie. Enjoy the smooth, simple delights of our excellent traditional peanut butter cookie recipe and have fun eating. That's all for today, folks, and we hope you enjoyed baking with us. Keep watching for more amazing recipes and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel on the way out. See you next time. Until then, bye!